Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Warriors apparently made a big deal when they signed Buddy Hield, and the player had a great start exciting the fans and making accurate three-point shots. But with each game, Buddy Hield has had a drop in production and has done little to help the Warriors. There are comments that the Warriors want to trade him. Buddy Hield still has value in the NBA, and the Los Angeles Lakers are interested in the player, and who knows, maybe this move will make Buddy Hield play better again. Warriors are looking to release Buddy Hield, and the Lakers could be the player's landing spot. Fans have become more and more frustrated, and perhaps so too the franchise. The signing appeared to pay immediate dividends when Hield got off to a flying start, posting 6 20-plus point performances in his first 7 games as the Warriors won 12 of their first 15 games. The Warriors could look to move on from Buddy Hield less than a year into his 4-year contract. Since the opening few weeks of the season, Hield's form has mirrored that of the teams as Golden State have fallen 2 games below .500 and in jeopardy of missing the play-in tournament entirely. Hield has maintained a significant role in Steve Kerr's rotation, but that's more so based on the lack of shooting on the roster and the fact the Warriors have been so depleted by injury over recent weeks. The 31-year-old returned to the starting lineup in place of Dennis Schroeder against the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday, and while he had a solid game with 17 points, his three-point performance, 1 of 7 shooting against the Chicago Bulls on Thursday, was more indicative of his recent play. Hield's poor form could lead to him becoming a trade candidate before the February 6 deadline, with Anthony Slater of The Athletic mentioning the veteran guard alongside Gary Payton II, Kevin Looney and Dennis Schroeder as possible players on the move over the next fortnight. Unlike Payton, Looney and Schroeder, Hield isn't on an expiring contract, which is likely to make it more difficult for Golden State to move him. The former 6th overall pick is on an intriguing 4-year deal worth $37.8 million, but only $3 million is guaranteed in the 3rd year and beyond, while the final year is also a player option. Teams may therefore talk themselves into Hield with only 1 more year of guaranteed money, yet it's still far more likely that one or multiple of Payton, Looney and Schroeder are dealt instead. Therefore Hield may only be included if the Warriors need to find upwards of $30 million in salary, which appears unlikely based on who they've been linked to in recent weeks. Hield is currently averaging 12.1 points on 37.3% three-point shooting on the season, but has put up just 9.6 points per game on 31.4% from beyond the arc since the start of December. Warriors' newest weapon is already having a big impact on Stephen Curry. If Wednesday provided a taste of what Quinton Post could bring to the Golden State Warriors, the rookie center made a definitive statement in a breakout performance on Thursday against the Chicago Bulls. With the Warriors in desperate need of a stretch 5 to open up their struggling offense, Steve Kerr has given Post his first real NBA opportunity at a crucial time within their middling season. The 7-footer repaid the faith against the Bulls, posting a career-high 20 points on 7 of 12 shooting off the bench in the 131-106 victory. Quinton Post is already having an impact on Stephen Curry and other Warriors teammates. Post had entered the game with just 3 made three-pointers in his short career, but made 5 alone on Thursday from 10 attempts in less than 20 minutes of game time. It was an extraordinary performance from the 24-year-old who had 14 points and 4 rebounds in less than 10 second-half minutes alone. Post could be on the verge of being Golden State's newest weapon, not just because of his own individual skill set, but because of how it opens up the offense in forcing the opposing center out of the paint. Kerr was asked extensively about Post during his post-game press conference, with the head coach revealing the impact that his young player is already having on 2x MVP Stephen Curry. Steph was the happiest guy in the building tonight. With all that room to work with, the game got a lot easier for all our guys. So it was really exciting just watching Quinton, Kerr said. Curry and Post have already connected on multiple pick-and-pop plays over the past 2 games, with the Warriors now having a big man capable of making defenses pay for throwing 2 defenders at the 36-year-old. Curry also revealed that Wednesday's game against the Sacramento Kings was the first time he and Post have ever shared the floor together, suggesting that the chemistry between the two should only improve as time develops. Post's presence should also help Dennis Schroeder, who transitioned to a bench role over the back-to-back games, with the veteran guard finding his young center for 3 triples as part of 7 assists against the Bulls. It will now be fascinating to see how many minutes Post receives moving forward, having seen more playing time than both Tracy Jackson-Davis and Kevin Looney in what proved one of Golden State's most exciting performances of the season on Thursday. Warriors' Jonathan Kuminga still weeks away from ankle injury return. Jonathan Kuminga could be out longer than he originally expected to be. If the Golden State Warriors are going to right the ship anytime soon, it will have to be without Jonathan Kuminga. The 4th-year forward is still nursing the ankle injury he suffered against the Grizzlies on January 5 and is not close to making a return. 3 weeks after leaving the Chase Center on crutches, Kuminga is still weeks away from returning, according to The Athletic's Anthony Slater. Steve Kerr deemed the injury serious as soon as it happened but has yet to give an estimated return date. Jonathan Kuminga remains weeks away from a return, Slater tweeted. Ankle still wrapped and he hasn't advanced to any real court work. This was a bad sprain. Could be talking post-All-Star break. He's been around and in positive spirits. Slater's tweet comes days after Kerr said Kuminga is nowhere close to returning in an interview with 95.7 The Game radio. Despite coming off the bench, Kuminga was in the midst of a career year before he went down. The former lottery pick is currently averaging career highs across the board, including 16.8 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. Without Kuminga in the lineup, Golden State has given additional minutes to Kyle Anderson, Gue Santos, and Moses Moody. Moody has seemingly benefited the most from the expanded opportunity, reaching double figures in 7 of his first 11 games in January. Steph Curry. Steph thanks Dubs fans for amazing honor after All-Star selection. By Andy Lindquist, published 1 hour ago, updated 1 hour ago. Steph Curry had plenty of admiration for those who helped vote him on to the 2025 NBA All-Star team. In a social media post, Curry thanked the fans who voted him into the All-Star starting lineup for the 10th time in his career. This is an amazing honor and definitely appreciative of everyone who voted and got me in the starting lineup, Curry said. This is obviously 100% of the fans' vote that makes that possible. So, something I don't take for granted. It's a huge honor. I'm going to enjoy it and look forward to it. The stakes for Curry were higher this year, considering the annual midseason festival is set to take place in his backyard in the Bay Area. Thankfully, the fans turned out in droves, and the 36-year-old received the second most fan votes among Western Conference guards to make the starting lineup. Given that he leads the NBA in jersey sales for the 2024-2025 season, it's unsurprising that the Golden State superstar had so many fans voting for him. With 11 All-Star nods, Curry has surpassed Paul Arizin for the most selections in Warriors franchise history. While Golden State currently is mired in a stretch of mediocrity at 22-22, Curry has been his usual self, averaging 22.6 points on 44.8% shooting while sinking 40.7% of three-point shots, with 6.3 assists and 4.9 rebounds. Bay Area fans will have a chance to watch Curry and the other All-Stars duke it out on Sunday, February 16 at Chase Center in San Francisco.